My name is Jared Dellinger. We are flying a PC-12 45. It's a year 2000 model. So I started flying in 2009. I had been overseas for a couple of years. And when I came back, my dad had bought an airplane, which was kind of cool. So he wanted me to fly, which didn't take much convincing. Just in case anything ever happened to him, like I'd have my certificate. So over the course of like 4 years, trained, went to school, came back, finished my training, and finally got my private certificate in 2013, beginning of 2013. After I got my private certificate, I just pretty much flew for fun. Made my wife sick on multiple occasions flying in heavy turbulence, which we shouldn't have, right? That's part of being a private pilot. And then I was in a different career, and in 2017, basically the nonprofit I was working for ran out of money, and I was like, you know what, it's time to make a change. So I went back and did an accelerated program, got my instructor rating, commercial rating, all my CFI ratings, and started working for a flight school out of Chicago Exec in 2018. I started flying the Pilatus in 2020. Basically, the flight school I was working for also managed aircraft, and during my time of instructing, I started flying the owner's other planes, like a Centurion, a 210, which got me a lot of single-ended reef track time. And when I hit 1,500 hours, I didn't really want to go to the airlines, and they offered me the opportunity to fly the Pilatus. So at that point, basically did the training, and I flew contract for them for a couple of years until I'm currently their full-time corporate pilot. Let's go flying.
Peachtree ground, good afternoon, Pilatus 302, Papa Bravo, I'd like to pick up IFR to Papa Whiskey Kilo.
November 302, Papa Bravo, Peachtree ground. Clear to the Papa Whiskey Kilo Airport to be a radar vector that's filed, climbing plane 3000, expect. Flight level 2205, minutes after departure. Departure frequency 126.97, squawk 7101.
Alright, cleared up to Papa Whiskey Kilo as filed, radar vectors as filed, climb maintain 3000, 220 and 10, 126.907 and 7101, 2 Papa Bravo.
November 2, Papa Bravo, 2205, minutes after departure, rest reback ready.
Oh, 2205 minutes, 2 Papa Bravo, thanks.
November 2, Papa Bravo, stay parking.
I'm over here to have EPS, I need about 2 minutes, 2 Papa Bravo.
No problem.
Takeoff brief. So again, takeoff brief, engine failure on the roll. We're going to stop on the remaining runway. Engine failure after rotation. If we don't have any more runway, we're going to land straight out within 30 degrees. Probably keep the gear up unless we have a good landing spot in front of us. Engine failure above 1,000 feet AGL. We're going to try to exercise the MOR here. If that doesn't work, we're going to be in a turn anyway back to the field and land on whatever runway they got available. Because I got two. That one's closed, but if I got to do it, I got to do it. Okay. Taxi external lights, so I'll turn those on when I go. Brakes, I'll do those now. Flight instruments. Alright, brakes, flight instruments are good. Flaps set to 15, verify. Radio frequencies. I got tower, I got approach, I got ground on there, so we're good. Battery amps, less than 50, we're good there. Ignition set to auto. Cause, nothing abnormal. Passenger brief. You're briefed, right?
Yep, I'm briefed.
Alright, departure brief is probably going to be a runway heading or a turn up to like 3,000, and we'll get vectors on course before takeoff to the line is complete. Before takeoff, we flash 15 lights, so I'll do takeoff, recon and strobe, and then ice protection will be off. Okay. So good till after takeoff. Now, I'm going to get my handy dandy. So it's probably going to be Bravo Hotel Alpha Cross 34. Ground Pilatus 302, Pop Bravo is at EPS, ready to taxi IFR.
302 Papa Bravo, verify information Kilo.
I have Kilo, 2 Papa Bravo.
Number 2 Papa Bravo, Peachtree ground, taxi, runway 21 left, taxi via Bravo Hotel Alpha, cross 34 Hotel.
Alright, 21 left, Bravo Hotel Alpha, cross 34 on Hotel, 2 Papa Bravo. Clear right, lights are on.
791 Golf Tango at F for Kilo, VFR to southeast.
November 791 Golf Tango, confirm?
Yeah, 791 Golf Tango. Southeast VFR.
791 Golf Tango, Peachtree ground, FaceTime aircraft.
Sirius.
Alright, so we're going to be left on Bravo.
November 791 Golf Tango, Peachtree ground, runway 21.
Clear right.
Taxi via Bravo, cross 34 Echo.
Bravo Echo, cross 34 Echo, 221 right, Golf Tango.
Peachtree ground, Cheshire 847 and signature, ready taxi with information Kilo.
Cheshire 847, Peachtree ground, out to request standby. November 3202 Papa Bravo, hold short of taxiway Delta.
Hold short of Delta, 2 Papa Bravo.
Cheshire 847, Peachtree ground, runway 21 left, taxi via Hotel Alpha.
Hotel Alpha 21 left, Cheshire 847.
801 Quebec, Peachtree ground.
And Peachtree ground, like to taxi back to north ramp.
801 Quebec, Peachtree ground, taxi north.
Tower Pilatus 302 Papa Bravo, hold short 21 left, ready to go in sequence.
302 Papa Bravo, Peachtree Tower, wind 2705. Fly runway heading, stay lead for return. Runway 21 left, 6 takeoff, traffic upwind, parallel runway Cherokees and right close traffic.
Cliff takeoff 21 left, fly runway heading, 2 Papa Bravo.
Helicopter at the base of the tower, take all sign and request.
November 63 Alpha Echo with Lima, request southeast departure VFR to Perry, ma'am. Let's go across the runways if possible.
63 Alpha Echo, roger, hold position, and we'll have new weather momentarily. Down altimeter 3003, wind 280 at 6. Again, hold position.
Flight idle set.
3003 with wind, hold position, 63 Alpha Echo. Chicago Exec at 581 on the visual.
Power set.
Left.
Airspeed live.
581 Peachtree Tower, wind 2908, runway 2 and left, clear to land.
2 and left, clear to land, exit jet 581.
Tower 1, don't
80 knots.
Roger, thank you, this traffic short final.
Tap the brakes, gear up. Hamper on.
Traffic.
Yep.
2 Papa Bravo, turn right heading 320, 320 on the heading, contact Atlanta departure, have a great day.
320 on the heading, over departure, have a great day, 2 Papa Bravo.
61 Julie Papa, thanks for your help, turn right at Fox Rider at the end, contact ground point 6.
Right here and over to ground.
Atlanta, good afternoon, Pilatus 302 Papa Bravo is 1,800, climbing 3,000, turning 320.
Pilatus 302 Papa Bravo, Atlanta departure, ident, climb maintain 6,000.
IDAC, climb maintain 6,000, 2 Papa Bravo. Alright, there's my 320, flaps up, and lights on.
Cheshire 847, climb maintain 14,000.
Maintain 14,000, Cheshire 847.
Flight 302 Papa Bravo. Radar contact 2 miles west of Peachtree DeKalb, lighting 340.
340, 2 Papa Bravo.
Attention all craft, hazardous weather information. Convect to Sigma 66 Eastern and 67 Eastern. Valid until 1855 Zulu.
She'll smooth out right as soon as we get above these clouds. Yep.
0 in Georgia. Additional information available on flight service frequencies.
Alright, so we're closed.
Cheshire 847, contact Atlanta Center 134.2.
342, Cheshire 847.
168 Julia Golf, clear direct cross city.
There we go.
Air 2510 Romeo, advise the weather in known Zequita County and descend to maintain VFR out or below 3,000. 2510 Romeo, roger then. Vector to Coweta County, turn left heading 215.
So this is one of those.
Where can you go? Because you can't.
So we got the headwind.
6,500.
So I'm going to lower the nose and accelerate. 5,000 climbing 6,000.
Air 2510 Romeo, roger. Descend and maintain VFR at 4,500 and turn 20 degrees left. I'm sorry, I got stepped on. What was your request?
All right. So I set it initially for a 1,500 per minute climb, right?
Yep.
Because I got the headwind. I'm trying to get my ground speed up, you know what I mean? So basically once my 1,500 per minute bled off my airspeed until I got to about 160, 170, that's when I switched over to indicated airspeed mode. Now I'm going to ride that until it gets down to about 500 per minute. Then when it gets down to about 500 per minute, I'll bring it back up, and I'll try to go to like 10 knots at a time, like trying to get up. I'll probably climb at like 160 because we're not going very high and we're pretty light, so it'll climb pretty good. See, right now, like we're doing 170, and I'm still getting greater than 1,000 per minute.
Yeah. I mean, we're definitely going up fast.
Yeah, everything just happens faster. Right, I mean, in the 172, you start in the 172, it happens quick, you know. You step up to the Cirrus, you step up to a 210 or Bonanza, whatever it is, right, and then it happens faster, right?
Yeah.
And then you get into these guys, and then it's like, yep, then it's another step there, so.
Well, that's a question I wanted to ask. So, crazy, and you know, it's crazy that legally I'm allowed to hop in this airplane and fly, according to the FAA, because it's a single engine, land under a certain gross weight. But realistically, obviously, that's lunacy.
Yeah, insurance is going to be the. Insurance is like the guard dog for the FAA.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
What is, like, realistically, you know, I won the lottery tomorrow, I want to buy a brand new PC-12. Like, what's the, like, kind of recommended step up?
So, I've seen people do it. They've got the money, they'll pay the insurance. I've seen them go from a Cirrus to a Pilatus at like 500 hours, which is pretty aggressive.
Yeah.
You know, the best way to do it is kind of go like single-ender retract. If you're going to get into something like this, the retract time is what the insurance really wants. So you look for like a Bonanza or something that has retractable gear. And then, so hence the 210, and why the 210, like we're trying to get Brian in it. And then once you get some retract time under your belt, you're showing them like, hey, you're not going to belly.
Yeah, you're going to remember to put the gear down.
Plane, yeah. So at that point, then they're like, okay, cool, like kind of. So from that, you can go up to maybe like a Meridian, like an M700, M600, something like that. And then, like, that's a good sequential order. But then again, once you get the Bonanza time, like, you could go right to this. Insurance would probably be like, how much retract time you got? Like, oh, you got 200 hours? All right, we'll go with that.
Yeah, but that's not the safest thing in the world to do.
You know, honestly, man, a Bonanza's approach speeds and this approach speeds are not that far off.
I mean, I guess it's true. This thing flies. I mean, you approach really fast, but this thing can like fly a pattern almost like a Bonanza, right? Like 85 knots.
It's funny, man. Like, I was going into executive a couple weeks ago now, and I'm on final, and there's a Bonanza coming in, and the controller's telling him like, hey, you need to square it off. Like you're you're going like too fast, essentially. Like he's like, well, I'll slow it down. He's gonna go way faster than me, and I'm like, I was talking to whoever the passenger was. I was like, no, I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, we have the same approach speeds, essentially. Like, yeah, like once I go 15 degrees, you know what I mean, like, or I'm at 15 inches, right?
Yeah.
And I drop gear, that's 150. As long as I'm below 177, I drop gear. And then below 163, I go 15 degrees. I'm doing then essentially like it slows down to like 110, 120-ish. And a Bonanza, like you're coming in probably about like 130. And then when you get on final, then you're going to start slowing down.
For now, just mend out 2 call, maintain final 180.
All right, 180, 2 Papa.
That's crazy to think about. That this thing basically lands at the same speed like a 182 does.
Yeah. It's a giant 172, man. Dampers on, engine instruments are all in the green, gears up. This plane is built, the sweet spot is like 2.1 to 2.4.
Okay, that's where that's where it likes it.
Yeah, that's where it likes it. Yeah, it's certified for higher, right? But I mean, unless you're getting like really good winds, that's really the point of going up there. But like, you know, coming back like today, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to 26 because the winds are gonna be brutal.
Yeah, brutal.
Face,
yeah.
So.
Does that get you over probably, you know, 80% of the weather that
yeah,
you see?
I mean, like I'm over most of it.
Yeah.
And I'll pick my way through a lot. But
134.8 good day.
I mean, it's always a beautiful day above the clouds.
yeah, pop up above.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, if you look at the winds, it's like 12 knots, 11 knots, you know what I mean? It's usually, so really the sweet spot today is burning the same at 2.2 as I am at 2.4, so I'm going to save the time and climb and just go.
And just go?
Yeah. I mean, you got to think about it, right? So, what's more important? Saving 50 pounds of fuel over a 2-hour period, but doing the flight 20 minutes longer.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, there are life-limited parts on this aircraft.
Yep.
Right? So, if you keep putting a 0.3, 0.4 on it every day, okay, that's per week, you're adding an extra, like, hour. Like, say I do 3 flights a week, you're adding an extra hour, maybe more than an hour to the plane, right?
Yeah.
Over the course of a year, now you've added 50 hours to the
Yeah, that's true.
versus, you know, okay, I'll spend an extra, you know, okay, 50 pounds, okay, it's, you know, 6.7, so call it 7 gallons. You're burning an extra 7 gallons at 5, so it's $35.
Yeah.
Versus that,
the part that
that
is
part
gonna
that costs like
$50,000
Yes.
and has to, yeah.
yeah, the jack screws on the flaps went out, and it was like 10 grand. They're gonna have to change the fork on the nose wheel because the bushing fell out, and they've been towing it now without the bushing, and it's kind of like elongated it, so it's more of an oval, and so the bushing won't stay in, so they're gonna have to replace the entire fork on the nose gear. 10 G's.
Yo.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
And if you can afford that.
Yeah, fine.
If that scares you and you're like, can't afford that, you shouldn't be on the plane.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, obviously they can, you know, the owners can afford that, but at the same time, I never thought about it that way. I was always like, well, what's 20 minutes to the flight when I can save money on gas? But now that I never thought about the life-limited parts and like.
There's not a ton on the 172s. I mean,
Yeah.
the engine, obviously, right? But so if you add up the cost savings, like how much time-wise you're allowed to stretch the parts versus the fuel that you're spending, like to save that time, you're way ahead.
Yeah.
You are way ahead.
I never thought about it that way.
So I'm constantly trying to find ways, like, all right, look, I'll burn a little bit more fuel on this trip. I'll burn an extra 50 pounds or something like that. $35.
Yeah.
To save, you know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes on the airframe.
Yep.
So, like, things that'll save me time but burn fuel, like when I come back from Florida, it's a nice day, I'll follow to Valpo, and then just descend to Valpo, cancel, and do the shoreline up.
Nice.
Maintain 10,000, expect further clearance 175.
302 Papa Bravo 22-4, climbing 230.
Runway 302 Papa Bravo, start the center, climb and maintain flight level 240.
Climb maintain 240, 2 Papa Bravo.
Number 2 Papa Bravo, scattered sails of moderate to heavy precipitation exit 12 o'clock. Start to about 50 miles, extends for 30 miles longer route of flight. Tops are estimated at level 350 if you need to deviate at
Yeah, roger that. I got straight ahead of me. I'm trying to get above a little bit of it, and I got a gap, so I'm going to try to shoot that gap.
Roger.
Chicago Pilatus 302 Papa Bravo.
Number 302 Papa Bravo, go ahead.
2 Papa Bravo is going to need left deviations. Look like this gap above, in front of us here is closing up.
Number 302 Papa Bravo, contact Chicago Center 118.22, make that robust attempt.
1822, 2 Papa Bravo, thanks. That looks like a much better option.
I was going to say, that gap looks a lot better.
Deviation left of course is approved, enable you are clear, direct brave and advise.
All right, left deviation is approved, direct brave when able, will advise, 2 Papa Bravo. Floor of it came up, right? And it got narrower.
Got narrowed down.
Chicago Center loading at 1258, 21.1, climbing 230.
And 1258, Chicago Center, let's maintain level 250.
Back to 250, now did 1258.
Information Fear 1852 Zulu weather, wind 34011, gust 20. Visibility 10, sky condition, dew clouds 3,200, dew clouds 3,900, temperature 28, dew point 19, altimeter 2980. RNAV 30 approaching you, circle to land, runway 34, landing and departing runway 34 and runway 30. Notice the airman runway 12 reels out of service, runway 30 reels out of service, runway 6 Pappy, 1 bulb unlit. Hazardous weather formation, the thunderstorms within Chicago and surrounding areas available on flight service frequencies. Low-level wind shear advisories are in effect. Advise on initial contact to receive information Sierra.
Sierra. So I'm going to do two things here. I want to slow it down so I don't cover as much ground. I want to do it at an aggressive descent rate.
Texas 81 flight contact Great Lakes approach 128.4 or 257.6.
Two Papa Bravo vacated 16,000, descending 10,000.
Roger.
So basically what they did there when they said cross brave at 10,000, it's up to me how I get there, right?
Yeah.
So.
Service 302 Papa Bravo, contact Milwaukee approach 118.0.
18.0, 2 Papa Bravo, have a great day.
You too.
So basically I have to tell them when I'm vacating the altitude that I'm currently at, because I'm not required to leave at that given moment, right? So I can do stuff, figure out what I'm doing, or I can wait until I get down the road. If I wanted to descend at 3,000 foot a minute, I can, right? Like, it's pilot discretion, so. Milwaukee, good afternoon, Pilatus 302, Papa Bravo 14-1, descending 10,000 at Brave.
Pilatus 302, Papa Bravo, Milwaukee approach control, altimeter is 2, 907, 900, descend, maintain 5,000.
79er, descend maintain 5,000, 2 Papa Bravo. So now they did away with the crossing restriction. They just gave me a descent to an altitude. So I don't have to worry about crossing Brave at 10,000.
10,000. Now you're just going to 5,000.
Exactly. So I'm trying not to go as far north as I can. So I'm just backing on the power, coming down steep, and they'll probably give me like a hard left turn.
Descend maintain 3,000, turn left at 100.
Once you're past all the arrivals, now they're
I passed all
you
the
over
routes
there.
now, yeah. I've already passed them all.
So basically, they will cut you to that line.
Kinda. That line goes to Haegu, so if it was coming in on Haegu, they would, but Thor's down here, so they're bringing me down further.
Return left at 280.
280, 2 Papa Bravo.
There you go.
Bravo, turn left for Haegu, contact Chicago approach 120.55.
Direct Haegu and 2055, 2 Papa Bravo. Have a great day.
Cream City 417, maintain 170 knots.
170 knots, Cream City 417.
Chicago, good afternoon. Pilatus 302, Papa Bravo, level 5,000, direct Haegu.
302, Papa Bravo, Chicago approach. We're using RNF 30, circle 34, so turn on left direct to Thor, and expect the approach from there.
Direct Thor, 2 Papa Bravo.
Plus 2 Papa Bravo, you can actually just proceed direct GNAS.
Direct GNAS, 2 Papa Bravo. GNAS 25, Dusty at 22.
Plus 2 Papa Bravo, descend maintain 4,000.
Alright, descend maintain 4,000, 2 Papa Bravo. That Cream City 417, that was one of the companies, that was the company I used to work for.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
400, executive tower, 1 airplane there.
This looks like it might be
Spurs over.
puppy.
Bravo, maintain 3,000, maintain 200 knots or less.
Alright, descend maintain 3,000 and 200 knots or less, 2 Papa Bravo.
All-Star 620, 6 knots from GNAS, cross GNAS 2,500, cleared, RNAV 30, approach circle land 34, maintain a 170 knots.
Maintain 2,500, that was established.
He's going to slow me down to 170.
RNAV 30, circle 34, and 170 knots or better, All-Star 620.
All-Star 620, just for now, just hard 170 on speed.
Hard 170 on speed, All-Star 620.
Yep. 2 Papa Bravo, 2 miles from GNAS, cross GNAS at 2,500. Clear for the RNAV 30, approach circle line 34, maintain 170 knots or less.
Alright, slowing down 170 or less now, descend maintain 2,500 over GNAS, cleared, RNAV 30, 2 Papa Bravo.
It's like you know what you're doing.
Right? Well, if we're following him, he tells him
if he's going to 170, you're going to be 170.
Yeah. Clear for the approach, taxi light on, clear for the approach mode is activated. He wants 170 or less.
Future 400 departure.
So the field's going to be like over here.
Yeah.
So you see O'Hare off to our 1 o'clock.
Not too bad, bro. Looks like the tower's slowing people. They did a go around. I wasn't sure quite why, but maintain 150 knots or less and contact the tower now. 119.9 or 19.9.
All right, 150 or less and over to tower, 19.9. Have a good day. 2 Papa.
Yeah.
Executive Tower, Pilatus 302 Pop Bravo, 2 from GNAS for the RNF 30.
Pilatus 302 Pop Bravo, Executive Tower, you'll be number 3 following the Hawker 4 miles ahead and reduce speed 20 knots.
All right, slowing it down 20 knots, 2 Pop Bravo.
Tower confirm, All-Star 620 confirm, visual 3-1.
All-Star 620, affirmative, your traffic call is short final, runway 34, clear land number 2, wind 01012.
20 knots, so they owe me a 130.
That's slow.
Yeah. That's not that bad. Watch. I'm already at 130. Gear's going down. Below 177 first launch flap's going in. Alright, really basically like that. All you need? Oh, I can go slower. Oh.
Pilatus 2 Pop Bravo, spacing is adequate. You can resume your own normal speed. Number 3 following the Hawker, 5 miles ahead, and 34 clear land.
Alright, 3-4 clear to land. 2 Pop Bravo.
With 73 Foxtrot, stand by for your arrival.
Alright, I got fuel in sight.
All-Star 620, you're number 1.
Roger, number 1, 3-4, All-Star 620.
With the final golf right turn at kilo 3, runway 34, taxi kilo, approximately 24,
So the beauty of this approach just kind of sets you up for like a right base. Instead of come in and like circle.
Yeah, because before you could only do circle the lands to anything other than 1-6, right?
You could circle land during the day to wherever you wanted. At nighttime it was, yeah, but there was only one approach.
Yeah.
I mean, there was RNAV and ILS. There was RNAV, the ILS, and the VOR, but everyone did the RNAV. All right, I have 3 green already. Gear's already down. First launch flaps is already in. She cleared me to land. That was early. Usually I just take straight in 30, but with a gust in like this, I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I'll do the circle. It's an easier taxi too.
Wind check.
Wind 360 at 9 or gust 17.
Yeah, I feel those drafts.
Mm-hmm.
I'll start the circle.
Pilatus 2 Pop Bravo, roger. An area of light moderate precipitation, getting in half a mile, extending for just 1 mile.
2 Pop Bravo.
We'll start 620, safe parking.
Parking hangar 9, 3-star, All-Star 620.
All-Star 620, roger, left turn off the runway, taxi to Lima, Howard Glen from final.
Left turn, then continue via Lima. We're a little gusty there, All-Star 620, go down.
Executive Tower, 3400, GNAS, RNF 30.
Future 400, Executive Tower, and 34, continue traffic in position.
Continuing, 3400.
Wow, that's wrong. Below 130, 30 degrees. Feel that tail lift.
Mm-hmm.
500.
Stable-ish. Gear down, flaps up. Dampers away, trims reset, good to go. Clear land.
Delta 3 Fox, Tower 34, line up away, traffic 4 miles out, east jet.
Not even wait, this will be our last
Fox 2 Papa Bravo, headed to Hangar 6.
Hey, Perp.
Fox 2 Papa Bravo, left number, Lima 3, Yankee Delta, cross 1-2.
Lima 3, Yankee Delta, cross 1-2. With you, 2 Papa Bravo. She's like the only controller that like remembers where we actually parked. She's always like, welcome back, going to Hangar 6, like, yep.
73 Foxtrot, make a left coast traffic, and 34 clear for takeoff, expedite.
left coast traffic, clear for takeoff.
Man, that was fun.
3400, runway 34, clear to land, wind 360.
Thanks for lunch.
17.
Thanks for flying me down
I
to
was
Atlanta.
going to get you lunch on the company, man.
Oh, heck no. Man, I owe you.
Clear and final. Clear and final.
Man, this was...
I have people be like, I didn't even feel the wheels go down. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's...
With the binary golf,
It's nice, man. This is definitely is a bucket list airplane for me to fly in, so this is awesome.
That's cool, I'm glad.
That's 73 Foxtrot, Chapel, in position, runway 34. That's a binary golf, runway 34, line up away, traffic left downwind, Cessna.
I'll let up and wait, man.
Where can I park? There's not enough room between these planes. So, I guess back row it is.
400, sorry about earlier. Left turn off the runway, taxi via Lima to parking. Have a good afternoon. Lima to parking, 364.
Oh my goodness. Well, this was awesome. I really appreciate it.